guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a story time. I love story times. They're one of my favorite things to do on this channel. And before we get in, yes, I have a new setup. If you can't tell, the background is completely different. Sorry, my shirt's all wonky. Okay, so the background is completely different from when it used to be. You're probably like, wow, like she is like a horrible YouTuber. I sure am. You can completely tell that I'm a horrible YouTuber. Also, this is my background. I don't know if you guys like it. I just have a chair sitting here. If you guys want something else, just like comment it down below because I will gladly. If I just got a little bit louder, it's because I did. So I have a candle right here. I have polishes and some makeup brushes because this is a beauty kind of channel. I'm getting into makeup again, so this is gonna be a beauty channel. By the way, if you don't like my lighting, then don't come to my channel because like this is my favorite lighting this is the only lighting situation that I own. So yeah, so let's get on with the video. This story time is about Sephora, and I've seen a lot of things in like about Sephora and stuff and how they didn't treat customers good. I even watched this video where this girl got like sold a fake product, which was really not good. Like, don't do that, Sephora. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Don't do that, Sephora. Oh my gosh. Hey, kitty. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. Alright. So, the story time goes to Sephora, where I live in the mall. And this is just basically a mall story time and what happens when I go to the mall. So when me and my dad slept over that night, and the next day we had nothing to do, so we just went to the mall. Like, we weren't gonna buy anything. We had no money. We had $5 each, and I spent mine on I think a fidget spinner, or boba, and we both got like the only thing we got was fidget spinners. So basically then we just started. I walked around, and we walked around. And at the end we got the fidget spinners, but we walked around the whole, oh my gosh, my shirt. Okay, we walked around the whole store, like we walked around the whole mall, and we went into every store, and like everything was normal. We went into Spencer's, and they kind of stared at us a little weird because we are very young to go in Spencer's, but they kind of stared at us, but we were fine. So this is when all things broke loose, I guess what you call. The language, but this is when all hell broke loose. Basically, me and Macy went to Sephora, and when I walk in Sephora, I get this very bad vibe in there. The feeling that they did not want me there. You know, it's almost like, get out, like, I don't want you here, like, nobody wants you here. So it's like that. And I remember one time, they followed me around the whole flippin' store. The whole store. I walked around from here to there, and they just followed me around. And that was kind of annoying because, like, you don't do that. You know, you don't follow your customers around the store and make them feel unwelcomed. But they followed us around the store. Sorry. They followed us around the store, and for like a few minutes they followed us around the store, and this is when I got really angry, and I was like, this is just not how you treat customers. So I walked out, and then Macy's like, oh, come on, let's go back in. Or no, so they just like, so I just get really bad vibes when I go in there, and it's just like, you don't do that. So then every time I walk in there, they literally say in their little speakers, like, she's here, because I come in there a lot, and they think that I'm gonna steal from them, and in no way. And I would never steal from Sephora. That stuff's expensive. I don't steal. Like, I would never steal anything. So the fact that they think that me, being a kid, my shirt, being a kid, is going to steal from their store, that's messed up. Like, you don't do that to your customers. And that's just like one thing that got me all mad. Like, and then this one girl, I was asking for a sample, and she completely ignored me. She was just like talking to the other lady, like, oh yeah. And then I said, excuse me, can I get a sample? She's like, yeah. Like, talking to the other lady, and I'm like, excuse me, can I get a sample? And she's like, oh, sorry. Like, you don't, she heard me the first time. I'm not quiet. Like, I said it loudly, and then I had to say it even louder because the girl didn't hear me. But then So I remember I did a sample of a lipstick because I had $15. I wanted to see if I wanted to spend it just on that lipstick because sorry, my cat's going crazy because there's a bug. But I had $15. I wanted to see if I was spending on it, and I did a sample. And I'm walking around the store, and then she kind of looked at me funny, like, is that our sample? Like, that's what she kind of thought in her brain. And then she called the other woman, and I guess it was a man, and she called him over and be like, is that our sample? I heard her say that. And it's a sample, it's a tester for a reason. You don't put a tester out if you do not want people to test it. Now, if I don't buy from that Sephora because it's just they're so mean there, and they don't want any kids in there. Like, they don't want kids in there. It's all adults. And like, it's just so they used to be so nice to me, and then they got this new girl, and then she was so like rude, and it was just, if you work somewhere and like you are dealing with customers all day, just know that you have to be nice to your customers, because it's not fair if somebody comes in and is spending their money on your products that you sell in your store, and you cannot give them good service. They will not buy. Like, if I walk in there, yes, I'm a kid, and they probably think, oh, she's not going to buy anything. That's why I don't buy anything, because I want to see their reaction. As soon as I walk in, they just turn their heads at me. And it's always because I never wear makeup when I go in there. It's every time. Okay, so I wore makeup once when I went in there. They were completely fine with me, even though I'm a kid. Like, they were completely fine. They were like, oh, one girl said, oh my gosh, your makeup's so pretty, which is she's normally mean to me, and she's like, oh my gosh, your makeup is so pretty. How did you do it? I'm like, I just did it. And she's like, your eyeshadow, oh my gosh, like, your eyebrows are on fleek. And I'm like, thank you, but like, you don't do that whenever I'm not wearing makeup. It doesn't matter if I wear makeup or if I don't wear makeup, because either way, I'm a customer at your store, and you cannot treat me different because either I'm wearing makeup or I'm not wearing makeup. That is something that bugs me a lot. Like, if you own a business, like, and if you are the owner of that business, and like, you don't tell the people, treat them differently because they don't have makeup on. Like, right now, I do not have makeup on. Even though this is a beauty channel, I do not have makeup on because it's nighttime. And normally when I go in there, it's either morning or midday. And sometimes when it's midday, they get like, she's not wearing makeup, it's midday. One time I was wearing like a really, like, I guess not girly-ish outfit because I was tired. I was just wanted to get in and out of there. I hadn't slept all day, so I was tired. I wanted to get in and out of there because I was gonna buy a certain thing. I didn't buy it because their service was rude. Like, me and Macy walked in there because I was wearing a boyish outfit. I just wanted to get in, get out. I had $20. I was gonna get it, this $10 thing that somebody recommended to me at school. Somebody recommended this at school because they knew I love makeup, and I went in there thinking that I'm just gonna get out, and that they're not gonna like judge me or anything. But of course they did. They were like, they rolled their eyes when I walked in, and Macy noticed that right off the bat, and she said, they just rolled their eyes at you. I said, I know, I just want to get this. And Macy's like, well, we should go somewhere else, like Ulta. And I'm like, if they do it one more time, I'm going to Ulta. And clearly they did not want me there. They wanted me out. They wanted me gone. They were not busy, so they were not like thinking that they were gonna have to help me or anything. They did not have to help me. I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew exactly what I wanted, and I knew I was gonna get it and get out. Well, that's not what they thought. They thought that I was gonna roam around the store and just look around and do what I want. No, like, if you see that I look tired as heck because I had not slept at all. Like, I had not slept at all. None. I had not slept at all because Macy had spent the night, and we just stayed up all night and all day. And so as soon as we got there, we just crashed, and my dad was like, okay, I'm just gonna ask your mom if you sleep over again. And of course she slept over again. So it was just kind of annoying because, like, if you are the person that is like if you are a person that sells makeup and somebody walks in not wearing makeup, do not judge them because they do not wear makeup. Kitty. You're gonna get hurt, baby. That light's hot. Oh my god. Kitty. Kitty, no. Get down, Kitty. Oh my gosh. Kitty, no. Okay. So, what was I at? But, like, if you see a person that comes in and they do not look well put together, do not make fun of them, or do not, like, because you could tell as soon as I left, come here, Kitty, you could tell as soon as I left they were going to be, like, they were going to be talking about me, and that's what really upsets me. If I leave and you start talking about me because I'm a kid and I'm not allowed to wear makeup, like, it doesn't matter if I'm not, no, that's hot, baby, no, it doesn't matter if I'm allowed to or not allowed to wear makeup. I can do whatever my parents say is fine. If my parents said it was not fine for me to wear makeup, do you think I would wear makeup? No. If my parents said it's fine, then yes, I'm going to wear makeup because I love doing makeup, and my parents think it's completely fine that I do makeup. That's hot, baby. So, like, it doesn't matter if I do it's really hot, baby. It doesn't matter if I don't do makeup or if I do makeup. If I go in your store and I want to invest in makeup, then maybe you should be more nice to me about beginning makeup. And if I ask you, I remember when I first started, I went with Macy, and the lady was like, and I asked the lady, I was like, I'm starting with makeup and I have $20, like, what do you recommend? Like, a primer, because I really wanted a primer. And she's like, you should get this one. She recommended one, and that thing had got so many bad reviews. I don't remember which one, but I remember I looked up and it was like a primer that got a lot of bad reviews. She's like, I recommend this one. And then she walked away. Like, they were not busy. There was nobody in there. Normally there is nobody in there because they have horrible service. Just like, don't. And they think I'm shoplifting. The things that they think in that store. And this girl had really long hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, your hair's so pretty. She's like, thanks. Like, she did that, literally. She went, thanks. Like, you do not treat customers. I don't care if I looked like a Smurf. I don't care if I was blue. I don't care if I was red. I don't care if I was white. I don't care if I was green. I mean, I am white. But I don't care if I was, like, I don't care if I was pink. I don't care if I was, like, clear. You still have to be nice to me, you know? So, like, even, and not to say not to sound selfish or anything, but more because I am a kid, you know? If you can't just be, like, so rude to me because, like, it's just, they just have bad service. So do not go to the, Sephora where I live if you know where I live. Hopefully you don't, but do not go to that Sephora because it's horrible. And it's a really good mall, but they just have horrible service. Horrible. And I've always wanted to, like, complain on them and say that they were bad at service. And Macy's always wanted to too, but I just never got around to it. So maybe next time I go in there, I'll film it so you guys can see what bad service they give me. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.